My name is Murian-Coush Addem, and I'm a doctor at the Faculty of Technology Enterprising in Winnipeg. And I will today explain how to intro the Postman API software. And yeah, the important thing to know first is Postman is just a software where you can use easily implement for everybody doable some API call. If you want to go to the API of YouTube, for example, and you get some message about creator or something, and you want to maybe as well get the API of the Google Map or something like that, and you want to get some data, and it's very easy nowadays to do it because it has some nice UI. The program, and it's just here. It's just here. I have uh, today now the wish to implement to explain how it works. So you can basically organize yourself. Here we have a workspace, and then we have collection in the workspace. So you can add here blank collection is the test collection, and then you can click a plus to add a request. So those are basically just the folders. And if you want to now choose a request, get all the data from somewhere with filters, for example. So you have this here, and basically it's very easy. You just click the URL here. For example, this is from something I did before, and you just click here the URL. Then it's important that you know, is it a get or is it a post if you want to just get the data, because post is also retrieve data. I'm not sure why it's called post, but yeah. It's also retrieving, and the authentication would be, yeah, you get a token basically at the specific your API provider. You cannot just use it normally, you get a token. But there's also sites, pages where you don't even know. I need to get a token, which I will show later. I'm just preparing on the second screen this. And yeah, the next thing is the or the for before the API you can set some parameter. So parameter is basically some filter, I think, and you can see it here. Set here the first filter is that and that. And the header is, for example, content type is what you will want to get retrieved, and then you have a JSON, for example. This is pretty typical, or also the authentication authorization. And then you can click here bearer token, for example. But I'm already authenticated with this one, so it's fine. And the body is also very nice. You can click, it's normally a none, but yeah, you can click here, for example, a RAF, and you have here the body then. You can click some filters. Filters, for example, if this is about credit, then we might think what we will get returned is quite easy, but normally you would say name, for example, is Justin or something, and then you get only Justins in your request. And the script and setting, yeah, not really for everybody. So we will just fire this now, and then we get a response on the bottom. And if you see on the right, we see this is kind of variables in the request, which is just the token. In this case, all variables we can set here down, and documentation, comment, and this is the code snippet, which is summarizing everything that's done on the left side. So we see here is the URL which we use, and then the header which I was manually typing, and then authorization. This is everything. And the data is not filtered, so we have every data. And the next thing we have some related requests with request details and so on. But the important thing here is the code. So if you want to check with AI what happened, why not work, and you can just go here, copy code into the AI, and then copy result with the error message, and then you will get some results from the AP, from the AI, artificial intelligence. But I want to show you as well some more tests from API which doesn't require authentication. And this one is, for example, here no auth, no auth. This one, for example, is the Twitch tracker. So the Twitch tracker is quite a nice one because you have just here a summary and then you can put some ever streamer. For example, what streamer is quite famous? For example, this one. And then I'm not sure if it's get or post, but yeah, it's a get. So if we do a post, it doesn't work. It does work too, but the put doesn't work. So you have some error message here. So you can also search for error and the Twitch tracker error. So yeah, you cannot use that. So this is an example for some kind of authentication platform which API gives you information. So yeah, this is the whole tutorial for today, and I'm really thanking for looking videos on my channel, and yeah, very happy that you like, and goodbye for see you next time.